What's up, everybody? I'm back with another Angler X video. In this week's video, I'm out on the Mississippi River pitching crankbaits for walleyes. Now it's this time of year when the water starts to cool down. Those walleyes relate to structure and they're looking for a quick meal. They're keying in on shad, and we're gonna throw baits that look like shad and catch a few fish. This video is packed with information. I think you're gonna wanna check it out. We're catching Mississippi River walleyes on wingdams using crankbaits. Don't go anywhere. Today's video is brought to you by Liquid Willowcat. Go to liquidwillowcat.com to see their full product lineup. Oh, fish right at the board. Nice walleye. Jeez, he just cracked it right at the surface. Out casting crankbaits on wingdams, and that's my first fish. I just got started. This guy followed it right up to the boat. Nice fish. That's the Strike King extra deep. I believe that bait goes, I think it's advertised to go 15 feet. That's a great fish. There we go, nice fish. First walleye pitching cranks. It's the afternoon. I got maybe an hour or so, maybe 2 hours to fish. Just started chucking that extra deep Strike King right off the end of a wingdam here. I felt it ticking rocks and then started lifting it up towards the boat. He followed it right up to the surface and cracked it. It's a beautiful fish. We'll get him back. Fishing with crankbaits is a simple and effective way to catch summer and fall walleyes off wingdams, rock piles, and sharp edges. I find the best time of the year to target walleyes with crankbaits is August through November. During this time, water temps will start to drop and shad will become a major food source for walleye. Walleye will use edges, such as the edges of wingdams, to ambush an easy meal. During the warmer water months of August and September, you may find walleyes aggressively chasing baits high in the water column. During this time, aggressive retrieval rates can get an otherwise uninterested walleye to bite. As temps cool, say 50 degrees and colder, slower retrieval rates that keep the bait in the strike zone longer are best. In today's video, water temps are still in the upper 70s. I'm using moderate retrieval rates, but finding that the walleyes are chasing baits right to the surface. Fish. Good one. Good fish. It's a really good fish. Another walleye, I presume. The net ready here. Alright, nice walleye. Off. Another nice walleye, probably right around 15 inches. Another great fish on that same crankbait. Just cast it out on the deep end of the swing dam. I could felt it ticking on the rocks just like before, and he hit it just right off the rocks. Great fish. It's perfect conditions. We got a cold front moving in this weekend. It's still warm out, but it's supposed to rain all weekend. Temperatures are going to drop, and it's just going to get this fall bite kicked in here. There's going to be more of these coming up this fall. This is only the beginning. Let's get that fish back. I'm gonna cast out, and I know I crossed the Wingdam with that cast, and I'm gonna start reeling. I keep my rod tip down. I want that crankbait getting down as deep as I can. And then when I start feeling the ticking on the rocks like I am now, I'll just raise up that tip and start slowing down my retrieve. And that'll just ease it over the rocks, and then when I get over the rocks, I'll lower it back down and try and get that crankbait down deep. I'll hold that rod tip down real close to the water. You can even put the rod tip below the surface. Get that crankbait down. And I'm ticking rock now, so I'm gonna lift it up. Just keep that crankbait up out of the rocks. You don't want it digging into the rocks. You just want it ticking. Now when you stop hitting, drop it back down. You're gonna keep that bait in that strike zone as long as possible. Rock there. Slow down my retrieve. Ticking rock, raise the rod tip up, get it up over the dam, and then lower your rod back down. Some excellent bait choices for this Wingdam cranking technique are Strike King XD series crankbaits, like I'm using today, Rapala DT series crankbaits, Rapala Rip and Wraps, and Bill Lewis rattle traps. The rod and reel setup I'm using to throw these crankbaits is a David Fritz Perfect Crankbait rod from Lew's and a Daiwa 7.3 Fuego reel spooled with 12-pound Ghost Suffix 832 braided line. Just had one follow it right up to the boat. He didn't hit though. Here's one fish. Good fish. Good walleye. Real nice fish. Had just the cast before I had one follow it right up. And this guy cracked it. This is my best one so far. There we go. Continue to work these rocks. I'm getting some great fish. Another nice walleye. These fish are on the chew. Got this front moving in. Getting some great fish. Let's get them back. Finding the right Wingdam can be a matter of trying many until you find the one that is holding fish. If there are active fish present, it shouldn't take more than 15 to 20 minutes to contact a fish. When main channel flows are low, like they are now, targeting Wingdams with the greatest amount of flow is best. The deep end of the Wingdam, or the end closest to the main flow of current, is generally best. Start there and work your way towards shore. During high flow times, the third or fourth wingdam in a series of wingdams may be the best because the flow has been decreased by the upstream dams. Certain wingdams will tend to be filled with sand and are less attractive to predatory fish. Finding dams that are less filled in will be evident as you run your crankbait over the rock and feel the large boulders. Deeper wingdams with higher flow tend to be rockier, so focus your attention on those. There's a fish. Nice walleye. It's getting late. You're still catching fish. Oh, I got him. He popped off and went right into the net. It's a great looking fish. So guys, another great walleye. Still throwing that same crankbait, so that's what I'm throwing today. Strike King extra deep. Get your nice walleyes like that. I'm just out on the main channel wingdams throwing that crankbait, letting it tick the rocks, bringing it off the wingdam, and then these fish are cracking it. They're active right now. We got this front coming in. It's gonna rain tonight. It's gonna rain all weekend. The fish are hungry and they're eating. Another great fish. I'm running out of daylight. This might be my last fish of the night, but hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Maybe learned something. Until next time, thanks for watching.